Alright, welcome back to
My parents
the
and
Kills.
Emily are getting ready.
Players are fun and they don't frustrate me at all. Ever.
Oh, seriously, they're getting ready. They're gonna be in the background.
Alright,
You look
so
stunning.
welcome back to episode 3 of season 1 of the Kill Squad. Last time on the Kill Squad, our party was headed out on the road to the kingdom of Tenevere due to the fact that they found out that the Lord Nefrin they were investigating was in fact being impersonated by someone named Kazdak. They heard that Lord Nefrin, aka Kazdak, had fled to the northwest, so they are currently on horses to follow them, along with a party of Lord Nefrin's advisors and 3 bandit women. So you've just gotten your Lord Nefrin, or Kazdak, has a day's ride ahead of you. And you've just settled up your horses, and you're just leaving Kael'Kirk. As you start riding out of Kael'Kirk, would anyone like to do anything before I progress the story?
Nah.
I don't know, maybe go to the map that we're actually in right now?
Yes. Hold on. Wait. So after about...
That is a nice house.
It's not a house. After about 6 days of,
Manor.
It's not a manor. After about 6 days of riding out on the trail as fast as you can, taking as little breaks as you can, because of course you want to catch up with Kazdak, you eventually arrive at what seems to be an inn on the side of the road. There is a small pony.
Oh, it's the inn!
Looking like there's a pony that looks like the breed that you guys are riding, tied to a fence outside the inn.
Okay.
Maybe we should actually sleep in this inn. Who knows? Oh, those are squished horses. Why are they squished, Cake? Why?
I'll fix it. So, just bear with me.
What?
The squished horses.
What?
I just said the squished horses, and
I was like, what the fuck are you saying?
we're playing D&D, and the horse tokens are squished. They're 2 squares long, but like, oh, now they're unsquished.
This is the best.
So what's everyone gonna do?
Nakaria's gonna go in and try and see how much it costs to stay there. I'm
Alright,
assuming that we're going to stay here at least for the night, at least.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
Really good.
Okay. Derek's coming with me.
Alright, so the
Bye,
other...
guys.
I'm not gonna bother finishing up with these horses then. So,
Okay.
the two of you, as the group approaches the inn, it looks like pretty ancient, and there's a rusted wooden sign with the words rusted wooden. Yes, I know how materials work. There is a rotting wooden sign with the words "The Old Pony" carved into it.
Close the door.
So as you enter
Alright.
the inn, you see a bar, some stairs leading up to a second floor, and 3 tables. The inn is completely empty except for a female drow cleaning the counters, and someone sitting at the very back table.
I had hopes and they got shattered. Anyway.
That is Valentine, by the way. That's sitting at the back.
What?
That is Valentine sitting at the back. The
What?
person sitting at the back has very pale skin, and here the color of physical moonlight that drops down his shoulders and slight curls.
Do I notice him?
Yeah, you notice him, because he's like, him and the drow are the only people in the bar.
Mm.
He's day drinking.
I mean, not the
He's
bar,
what?
the inn. I'm very good at words.
It's all good. It's
The
alright.
inn is drunk?
No!
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going
The inn is
to
drunk.
walk up
The
to
inn has
the.
a spirit, it's drunk.
Hold on, let me give you permission to console Nicaria while I look for Lyric's token. There it is. I forgot what Lyric's token was. That
Okay.
doesn't help.
That's not even on a square. Okay, there we go.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to the drow behind the bar.
Alright, so she's got black skin and and white hair falls down just past her her breasts, and she looks up at you with stony grey eyes and just says in a flat voice, "What can I get you?"
I was hoping that you could enlighten me as to how much rooms cost.
2 silver pieces for a night.
Alright, how many can each room hold?
Well, right now we
Who joined?
have 2 rooms for 2 double rooms, 3 single rooms, and a single room for 3 people.
Did I miss anything important?
No, they're just
No,
going
we
inside the
started.
inn.
Alright.
June, a question for the DM. How many? It's 10 silver pieces per
2
gold
silver
piece, right?
pieces. Wait, yes. Wait, I'll have to check that, but I think. Hold on, let me check that.
Okay. So,
As you do that, Lyric, what's up?
I take notice of just the one guy sitting there. It's kind of weird to have just, one guy sitting there and everybody else not there.
There's 10 silver pieces and a gold piece.
There, I moved over to him.
Alright, so the guy looks up at you as you approach, and he's nursing a mug of ale, though it doesn't look like he's drank from it. He has glowing, frosty blue eyes.
Alright.
So yeah, Lee, there is 10 silver pieces and a gold piece.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Also, Knight, the inn that you guys are in right now is called the Old Pony.
And
Alright.
there's Nicaria, Venna, Lyric.
Also, you noticed a horse
next.
like the breed that you guys were riding, tied to the fence outside. And you've been riding for about 6 days.
Nicaria's gonna tell the drow thank you, and she's gonna go back out to the party outside to see if anybody wants
Oh,
to try and squish into
everyone's
rooms,
inside
or
right now.
like
Everyone's inside right now.
everyone is inside. Okay.
And yeah, everyone's like
then I'm gonna go
lingering
back to
near
the party.
door, except for Lyric, who's gone over to the one patron in the inn. Well, yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, Nicaria's gonna address the group. It's 2 silver pieces for a night. I was wondering how everyone felt about perhaps squeezing into 2 rooms rather than buying 3, which would
Remember that you
would
have,
amount to 6 silver pieces.
you have, what's 5 plus 6?
82
11!
coins, yeah.
You have 11 people with you.
11 people. Oh, see, we're gonna take up this whole flippin' inn.
I had to count how many people you had.
Wait, how do we have 11 people?
Because of the bandit
Because
women
of
and
luck and
and Gromon.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Kiri.
Key 3.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the lesbian OT3.
It's all
How
good.
could you?
I'm horrible, I know.
So
Alright, so I guess we're gonna
Quotes channel. Quotes
buy
channel.
okay, hold on. Do we have a closed channel, or do I need to make one?
You need to make one so I can
Alright.
take that out of campaign notes.
Alright, it's made. Congratulations, you guys just got a glimpse at our Discord. And the fence it is. And yes, it is actually called a Warrior of Nerds.
Anyway, let's go. And, stuff.
So I'm assuming, June, that
So
I'm
Nyx
not
is
gonna
the
do the
only
math,
one-
but,
Nyx is the only one capable of replying to Nicaria right now. Because Lyric's over at the stranger and everyone else is absent. Well,
right.
wait, no, I have people I can roleplay. I'm a great DM.
Well done.
The
So
lesbian
Nick
OT3.
says, I don't take up much space.
Yeah, the lesbian OT3.
Well, that's true.
Tia speaking for them says that they can all squeeze into one room as well. Gromarsh is silent on the matter. He doesn't seem like he understands money all too well. But Luckin and Keith 3 look at each other and blush, and Keith 3 quickly says, we can share a room.
I'm sure you can. Alright. I'm looking at these rooms that you set up for us, June, and it looks like you basically did the math for me, so all we need to do is just, like, buy up that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's just go ahead and do that.
Alright,
I'm
so...
gonna-
So that's gonna be 2,
Nice.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So gold and 2 silver pieces. Alright.
I was
so
gonna
who's
ask.
paying up? Wait, what are you asking, Lyric?
I was gonna ask the man who he was, but you can go on your own tangents.
Sorry. So the stranger looks up at you and he looks up to you and just says his name. He just says Valentine.
His name,
Valentine.
That's an interesting name.
She still have to look up her notes. So-
My name is Valentine.
what?
My name is Valentine.
Valentine.
Yes.
As opposed to Valentine.
Valentine.
Valentine. Valentine.
Can you
Valentine.
can you spell that? I'm sorry. Like
I keep hearing
P-H-A-T.
Valentine.
P-H-A-T. Oh.
Oh, I was trying to spell that. Just to be obnoxious.
Oh, I was thinking like it was gonna be spelled something like, you know, weird old fantasy. So this is better. This makes sense in my brain.
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, he introduces himself. I didn't mean to open Steam on my phone.
Oh gosh, this is going great.
It's Friday the 13th. What did you expect?
Alright, so stuff. Strangers introducing themselves and who's paying?
I'm paying.
Alright, so you have
I can
the-
chip in.
It's just a gold.
You want to?
silver pieces.
Yeah, I mean I have
I-
82 gold coins right now. I'm
Does
okay.
anyone have silver on them?
No.
I don't.
So you guys gonna have to
I was
pay
just
for
thinking I
gold.
could hand over.
Getting into the thing, and then they didn't give me my gold back when they slayed them, so I lost it forever.
Oh no.
Well,
I was
one-
thinking that I could hand over 2 gold pieces and then the innkeeper would hand
Yeah.
over change.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
So as you give over
It's
the
kind
2
of
gold
how money
pieces-
works.
If you give over the 2 gold pieces, the drow hands you back 8 silver pieces and says, "Enjoy your day. Is there anything else I can get you?"
No, thank you for your time.
Alright. She goes back to cleaning the tables. They look spotless, and you don't know why she's doing it.
She's probably bored
She's
out
an
of her mind.
obsessive cleaner.
Yeah, there we go.
So,
Okay. I'm not sure what
Why
else
is
to-
she nursing
How
a
many
mug of
fish
ale?
to this inn are there?
wait, what? I heard Cease's question first, so I'm gonna answer that. Because he likes to be mysterious. Damn it.
But why is he
Alright.
nursing a mug of ale? I asked him that.
Oh. Valentine replies, figured I might as well pay the innkeeper more money for her hospitality. Doesn't seem like she gets many customers. I just probably should have ordered something not ale.
Why can't you drink ale?
Well, I can, but I'm more of a wine person.
Then why are you drinking the ale if you can drink alcohol?
He shrugs. I've never really
I
developed a
mean,
taste for
ale
it.
is alcohol.
We always had.
What?
We always drank
Never
wine
mind.
and occasionally beer in my household.
Alright. I don't know what to do.
As though, just because you're
Um,
there, he takes a
sorry.
tiny, tiny sip of the ale and says, "So, what brings you through the old pony?"
The old pony?
Yeah, that's the inn name.
I was gonna stay here for the night, considering we've been riding up to this place for 6 days or so in a row.
He takes another sip of ale. Impressive. I've been here for about a week myself.
Why a week?
I had business in the kingdom of Tarandor, but that has been taken over by the dragon. And I'm still deciding whether I wish to carry on to Tenever.
Well, we were carrying on to Tenavir.
He takes a sip of ale. Perhaps I'll join you.
But why?
Can I overhear this? Like, am I nearby?
No,
or
you're not nearby
what's going
enough.
on? Darn it!
Unless you make perception.
Can I go over there and try and sit under the table and listen?
Yes, roll stealth.
And before not one.
Wait, let me make sure I have my bonus right. Okay, yeah.
And before or not.
Oh, she's good.
Neither of you are. Valentine isn't going to make a perception check because he's not actively looking for Nyx. Is Lyric?
No.
Alright, so that's going to beat the passive
He's-
perception, right?
The passive perception is 13.
Alright, so, Valentine takes another sip of ale and says, "Lots of strange people coming by this past week. I get the idea it's the largest flow of customers the innkeeper's ever seen."
Probably. Can I sit down on a chair or whatever next to him?
Certainly. Also, Nyx, you're
Chair.
hearing all of this.
Yep.
Chair! Chair!
Close enough.
And just pretend I'm under the table rather than on it.
I think most of us have
We don't see you.
imaginations. It'd be really embarrassing to see someone not see someone sitting in plain sight.
Well,
That
I've
would
done
be
it.
pretty great.
Alright, so, Valentine just shrugs and just takes a large gulp of ale this time, and adds, "A lot of them disappear, haven't seen them come back." Somewhere behind the bar, that's where they went to.
Alright. He looks pretty decent on board.
So, are you going to try to...
I don't know what to do, so, like, say or anything, it'd be cheesy, so no.
So, Valentine lets out a yawn, and as he does, you notice fangs in his mouth.
What?
Also, he's pale as death. I should have mentioned that. Well, not quite that pale. He has a bit more color to him than that, but he's pretty pale.
Am I able to see his fangs?
No, you're under the table.
Okay.
You're
You
pretty.
can see from his
I
waist
say.
down. Alright, roll charisma. I swear to God, if you roll a nat 1, I'm gonna take pity on you. Yes, I will. I'll just count right now.
20 plus 3. Ah!
Valentine takes another sip and just says, I've been told that. Of course, most people run after finding out I'm a vampire.
He just goes right out and says that. Alright.
Alright. But you're still pretty.
Roll charisma again.
Is Lyric trying to seduce this guy? Is that what's going on here? Trying and failing.
Another sip of the drink. You know, this would be more awkward if I were a woman.
What? What did you say? What did he say? You cut out while you're saying that.
He said this would be more awkward if I were a woman.
It would. But you're handsome. I finger gun at him, trying to bring up the level of prettiness because I was saying pretty and not handsome.
Charisma check with a +2 bonus for the finger guns. Okay, close enough.
Look, it gets higher every time he tries. Like, eventually it's gonna get there.
Valentine sighs and just says, "You want a drink?"
Sure.
Alright, what do you want?
Milk.
I don't know what this place serves.
It serves pretty much every alcoholic drink under the sun. Milk, water, catnip tea, and juice.
I recommend the catnip
I
tea.
don't know.
I don't actually say that out loud, but... No, actually I do say that out loud.
Okay, you break your stealth and they both notice you're there.
Really? Funny how that works. Never would have guessed.
Catnip. When did you get here?
Oh, a while ago.
Valentine is just
what
completely
does catnip
stoic
tea
with
taste
no
like?
response.
What does
I
catnip tea taste like?
Deliciousness.
Is it safe for non-catkins? Or whatever you are?
Yes. Should be.
It just
Is it-
has additional effects in catkin if they drink too much. Valentine adds.
Oh yeah, and I come out from under the table.
Coming out from under the table is and you coming out from under the closet.
Oh.
Out of the closet? Under the closet.
You're the closet.
I know words.
Evidently.
Alright, so Valentine just
What?
saunters over to the bar. Innkeep. I keep forgetting this is not a tavern. Gets a mug of catnip tea and brings it back and just puts it down on the table in front of Lyric. Nicaria, what are you doing? Well, this, wait, you take a drink of it?
Lyric?
That moment when you don't know,
I did.
that moment when you don't know what catnip tastes like.
Musty, I guess. It's a form of mint.
It's like a minty tea.
Oh. This actually tastes pretty good.
Mm.
Told you.
Anyway, Nitaria, what are you doing?
Makes sense.
While they're talking to that guy, she's like helping everybody get transitioned into the rooms, unpacking, and how many floors does this inn have?
2.
2. So, she's gonna just check the second floor, see if she sees anything interesting or out of place.
It's just rooms.
Just rooms? Okay. She's gonna go back down and try talking to the barkeep again.
Alright, so the drow looks up. You need something else?
I'm sorry, guys. My character voice isn't working today. My throat hurts. So I'm just gonna talk in my normal voice. She looks at the barkeep and says, "I was wondering, innkeep. Darn it, the innkeep. I was wondering if you could enlighten me as to one of your customers. I believe is staying here. He comes from the same town he came. He should have arrived about a day ago. Has he mentioned to you what he's doing here?"
She stops cleaning up the counter very slowly and says, "Now listen here. This inn sells information like that.
Well, what do you
gold
want?
is my price.
Sorry, I missed the price.
1 gold.
1 gold? Alright, I'll give it over.
So, the innkeep quickly pockets the coin and gestures behind her, and you can see that there's a trapdoor behind the counter. She just says, "Down there."
Alright, that's where I go.
You're gonna have to go over the bar for that, and I think that the others would notice you doing that.
That's fine. I'll like be like, "Hey guys, like, hey Lyric, next," and I'm gonna wave and I'm gonna point down at the trapdoor and I'm just gonna swing over the counter and go down.
They also can't see the trapdoor from where they're sitting.
Well, they
So I
will if they
just-
get up and like walk over.
So
we do see her point at it though, right?
If she's calling out
Yeah.
to you, you can see her
So
pointing
she just
at
pointed
something.
at a thing?
She pointed at something, and and she just climbed over the bar and then disappeared.
So I hop up on the bar and ask, what was that all about?
The innkeep sighs and says, 1 gold for information.
I give her 1 gold.
That also the gold gets pocketed, and she says, your tiefling friend was asking about one of my guests who came by yesterday. Asked where he went, so I showed her.
Alright. I call it, "Hey Lyric, you should see this," and then I jump down behind the bar
Tia is also
and
joining
go through
you.
the trapdoor. Alright.
Adventure time.
Woo.
So, Lyric, are you going over? Because you can not go with them. It's a choice whether you go or not. Valentine asks, "Are you going to go with your friends, or would you rather stay?"
I don't trust that. I'm gonna stay here.
They Valentine lets out a little shrug. Suit yourself. He sits back. So, I take it that you have some attraction to the same gender?
Yeah. I said yeah.
I heard he's thinking. Valentine puts a hand up to his chin and says, "So, he seems to be pausing, hesitating, like he's not quite sure what to say. He finally decides on, you think a vampire is handsome.
Yes.
Roll charisma.
What?
Roll charisma.
I didn't hear you there.
Roll charisma.
Oh. Okay. This is fine. God damn it.
So at this point, Valentine just takes sheer pity on you, because you're trying so hard, and he can respect that. And, he just sighs, stands up, pushes his chair in, and says, I have things to take care of in my room. Perhaps you'd like to join me.
Okay.
Okay then. That escalated quickly. What the heck?
Hey, the guy
Not
is a
even
gay
a date.
vampire. You don't really get many suitors.
That's fair.
Can I true form and see if he just suddenly just goes like no,
Sure thing.
please?
So
Yay.
in true form. He takes another sip of an ale.
True form.
He says, so is that a yes?
Mm.
Is that what you do in character?
What to say? But I'm
Can
not.
you hear that?
No, you don't.
Do those of
So-
us on the trapdoor hear that? Just hear screaming?
Nope. So Valentine stands up and he's starting to walk towards the stairs that lead up to the lower floor. That's Lyric.
The what?
He's starting to head across the end to the stairs that lead to the third floor. I mean, third floor. Yeah, second floor.
I mean, technically, it is the third floor since there's a basement.
True.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You escalated it too quickly.
He
This escalated too quickly.
evidently deciding that you're not coming. He just comes back and starts nursing his ale again. I apologize. Was I too forward?
Yeah.
My sincerest apologies. It has been a long time since I have had experience in the art of flirting.
It's okay. It's okay.
Have you finished with that catnip tea?
Can I knock it back in one go?
Yeah. So as you do that, he goes back to the innkeep and buys you another mug of catnip tea.
Why? This doesn't have effect on an incubi, right?
No, just Catkin. Or other cat people. Anyway, because we've left Nicaria and Nyx alone for long enough. So as you guys descend
I'm
into the
afraid
trapdoor, it's reminiscent of the secret corridor in Nifrin's Manor, except it is lit. It is steadily sloping downwards and lit by torches.
Alright, I think we should go down and explore.
Alright, so
I
you
agree.
guys drop
Would you-
down. The thing leads out eventually into a room where six scruffy looking scruffy looking bandits sit around a table. They seem to be pretty drunk because they haven't noticed you.
Can I roll stealth?
Yes.
Cool. It's a +2.
Nix, what are you doing?
13.
I want to roll stealth to go under the table and listen to them.
Alright. Also, Nikaria, you're pretty well stealthed to the guys. They aren't noticing you.
Sweet. I'm just gonna hang out at the wall and see what they're talking about, if anything.
They're not really talking about anything
And
in
I'm going
particular.
under the table.
They're mostly just drinking and laughing and making stupid jokes, really. Occasionally, you hear the name Kazdak come up. Occasionally, you hear the name Tinaver and Tezarndor. I forgot.
Name?
Okay, that is the canon name of the Dragon's Kingdom. This is the name. If I ever try to say something different, correct me.
Sounds good.
Alright.
So yeah, you hear the names Kazdak come up, mentions of the Blue Dragon, Tinaver, and Tezarndor.
Anything that seems significant?
Right, are they talking about when they're moving?
Nope, it's more casual conversation and these things just happen to come up.
Okay. How many ways out of the room are there?
You can see all of them that are currently...
Okay. Which one did we come out of? I missed it.
You came out of a trapdoor which is in this corner square here.
Okay, great. If I peer down any of the corridors, do I see anything? Besides just torches and tunnels?
You see that there's, like, hints of rooms beyond them.
Okay. I want to go to the one that, if I can... No, I don't know how to do that. I want to go towards the one on the left side of the screen and ease my way down that tunnel to see where it takes me.
Still stealthing?
Yes.
Alright, so as
Can I roll to... Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead and finish that, then I'll ask.
So as you start creeping down into that corridor, you're very careful, and what you see is a room of what looks to be goblins.
Bless you.
Apparently I'm allergic to goblins.
There's 5 goblins in the room, and they have guards set up around the room, guarding the entrances.
So there's more entrances
Well, you
branching
can't
off of
see
the room
them.
I'm looking at?
You can't see them, but judging at how there are 2 goblins sleepily looking through the entrance that you're currently hiding in, you can assume so. 2 more entrances, in fact.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna ask what Nix is doing and then switch back to Lurik.
Alright, so can I roll to imitate one of their voices and ask what Kazdak is planning next?
Yeah, that would be a bluff roll.
Wouldn't that be like... Oh. I was gonna say deception, but then I remembered that probably isn't what it's called
It's
in...
not. It's bluff.
Isn't that what it's
Well-
called in 5e? Deception?
Oops.
Yeah, it's 5.
Crap.
It's deception. So you let out, you try to imitate one of their voices, but you accidentally end up meowing.
Fuck.
Frick.
They peer under
I
the
swear in
table.
cat language.
They peer under the table and see this black catkin. And I'm assuming you're crouching.
Well, I'm kind of in loaf position the way cats do, you know?
Alright, so you still have... Never mind, they heard you speak. You don't have a chance of passing at a cat.
Yeah.
So,
Darn it.
they're pretty drunk, so one of them just reaches for Nix and just starts petting her, and, like, he's quite rough about it, but he's just, like, crooning kitty, kitty, soft kitty over and over and over again.
Okay, I start rubbing up against him and purring, hoping to get away without them figuring out that I'm a cat. I mean that I'm not a cat.
So,
That I'm sentient. That.
So you suddenly just have a bunch of hands grabbing at you.
Right.
If I know anything about cats. So we're gonna leave Nick
I'm
in that awkward
just
situation.
kind of
and go
backing
back to
up.
Lyric. So Lyric, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
I don't know what to say next. You
The Valentine
I
studies
don't know.
Valentine studies your true form and says, and asks if, and asks if you're gonna stay in that form.
Why?
Just, you don't seem to be using it for anything.
Right. I'll switch back to my human form then.
Alright.
Does he even know what that form is?
Yes. More catnip tea, he offers.
Sure. I'm a furry. Does it have any effects on me?
No, it doesn't have effects on furries.
Oh, okay.
So, he buys you a third mug of catnip tea.
Alright. Just to be sure, none of this is drugged, right?
No. I'll take a drink of it to prove it.
Okay. It's okay. It's alright. I sip the tea. Why do you keep buying me this tea?
I have gold to spare. Plus, you're the first person that's talked to me in weeks. Correction, months.
That's reassuring.
He finishes his ale and goes over and buys himself a glass of wine this time, which he just chugs back in one shot.
Go, 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 go.
You sure you're drinking safely?
He replies, it's in my blood. A rather high tolerance for alcohol is in my bloodline. I need about 6 more drinks to get even tipsy.
Then don't get tipsy.
I have no intentions to.
What am I doing?
Wait, what was that?
I don't feel my voice is like Joe, like that kind of seductive.
Alright, roll charisma. And before nat 20? Alright, that's good.
For once.
He notices.
It's accidental, and it happens.
A bit of pink tinges Valentine's pale cheeks, and he says, well, I had no intentions of getting tipsy.
Right. I take another sip of the tea thing, just so I have an excuse to shut up.
He's staring at you very intently.
What?
He coughs and just looks down at his empty glass.
And? Oh, do you need me to buy you a drink?
You may if you wish. He stutters for a bit before getting his groove back.
Alright. How much gold does a wine for him cost?
A wine is 5 silver pieces.
Just throw 5 silver pieces, I guess.
Do you even have silver pieces?
No, I only have gold, I think.
Alright, so you chuck
I throw a gold.
You throw a gold and get 5 silver back. And you bring it over, to Valentine, who starts sipping at it appreciatively.
Can I go back to them yet? Or like...
Hmm?
Haven't we left them alone for a bit?
Alright, so we're going back to Nyx and her awkward situation.
Okay, so I'm still kind of playing the part of cat, but getting annoyed, like my fur is rising and I'm kind of hissing, just like, and backing up a little.
Does Kitty want food? One of them purrs and just tosses an entire steak at you.
I grab it and drag it into the corner.
They start following you, crowding around you. There's no...
I claw at the nearest one. Should I roll a claw attack?
Yeah.
Alright. It's just... Okay, strength +3 versus...
So as you claw at the bandit who's picking you up, or whatever, I forgot what I said I was doing. The nearest bandit, I should say. He's leaning down, so as you claw at him, you accidentally jump up and slice his throat.
Oh! What? Ack.
So he
Do I see this?
drops to the ground, and Nikaria
Kitty
knows you
attack
didn't see
mode.
this. So now the
Oh, right, because I'm still near the goblins.
So the other bandits are backing away from their dead comrade, now extremely scared of this cat.
I am slightly freaking out myself, but I am trying to appear calm, so I just lick my paw a few times and then start eating the steak.
The bandits are starting to murmur each other about the killer kitty.
I'm trying not to laugh in a way that they'll recognize as laughter.
You get 10 XP for killing a man!
I didn't mean to make this character a killing machine.
It's like the opposite of Arya. She doesn't try to kill
Yeah.
things, she does.
And then Varya wants to kill things, but she never gets to.
So, Nikaria, what are you doing? Nikaria, what are you doing?
I'm gonna come back from the hallway I was at to the main room,
You're still
and
stealthing?
I'm gonna... Yes. And
Alright.
I'm going to stealth my way towards the
Roll me another stealth
the hallway
check.
that... Oh no! Hey!
So as you're stealthing through the main room, you see Nyx in the corner with a stake, and that one of the bandits is lying dead on the ground, and the other four.
I leave
seems
for
freaked out.
1 minute! Oh my gosh!
It's literally I leave for 1 minute and then.
And somebody dies.
And I get a steak.
And you get a steak.
Because that's the important part.
Alright, I have a question. with the whole trapdoor thing, is it possible for somebody to have, like, accidentally fallen down it? Like, if I were to bluff and say that I did that, would they know that I was lying, like, right away?
They're drunk as all heck.
Alright, I'm going to come out of stealth, rush over to Nyx, and be like, "Oh, there you are! I was wondering where you went. Oh, you scared me so bad. You can't go running off like that." And I just scoop her up, and I say, "Oh, you found a steak? You're such a smart girl. Yes, you are."
Wait, no, I don't actually hiss at her. I make a I just go in a way that sounds friendly, but is actually quite rude in cat language.
So the other
I
the four
deserve that.
bandits are staring at Nikaria, and one of them just bursts out with, "That killer cat yours?"
I point at my horns and say, "As if you could expect anything less."
I just purr loudly and grin at him, showing him my teeth.
He's
No,
he's freaking out.
I'm so... Yeah, he's freaking out? Okay. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to stumble upon... I didn't mean to get any of you killed. I am so sorry. Just, how do I get out of here?
Roll bluff.
I'm so lost. All I wanted was to find my cat, and I fell down here. And... Roll bluff? Alright. +6.
What's the DC?
They're drunk, so...
11, gosh.
So they're drunk enough to believe that, and one of them just clumsily points to the trapdoor you came and says, "Get out of here and take your killer cat with you. Or you could bring yourself and your killer cat to Lord Kazdak. I'm sure he'd love it."
Kazdak?
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
He's one of the champions of the Blue Dragon rule in Kazandor.
That sounds like something that me and my darling here would be interested in. Could you tell us more?
Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Champion things off of Guild Wars 2, didn't you?
Wait, what? No, I didn't.
Didn't?
No, seriously. Any
That-
references to Guild Wars 2 were not intentional.
That's the connection I made there for a moment. I'm sorry.
No.
It's all good.
So
No worries there.
you keep riding north. In a day's time, you arrive at Tazandor. One of them fumbles through his pockets and shows you a piece of writing, and shows you a card and says, "Show this to the gate guards, and they'll let you into Tazandor, and you'll be assisted by one of the finest warriors in all the land."
Can I reach out and grab the card?
Exciting.
Yes.
Alright. Do I need to roll anything, or can I just grab it?
You can just grab it.
Alright. I take it.
The Blue Dragon pays well for
Thank
being
you
in his
so
service,
much.
the bandit adds.
So, I do have a question. See, my cat here does the killing. I don't like to get my hands dirty. Well, is that a requirement?
Not if you join Lord Kazdek's unit. If you're any good at stealth and bluffing your way through things, then Lord Kazdek will take you.
I just start laughing.
As a cat laugh or like a human laugh?
It's kind of somewhere in between. Like, it's discernible as a laugh, but it does still sound like cat sounds.
Missus, your cat there seems plenty intelligent.
Oh yes, I love her so much. She's smarter than me, to be honest. But don't tell her I said that. All right, you've been so helpful. Thank you so much. And I kiss him on the cheek and I say, "Okay, I'm gonna go now." And I start climbing up the ladder.
He faints.
Aww.
He has had a bit too much to drink.
Wait,
And that
so
was
how
just-
is this working? Is she still holding me, or am I just climbing the ladder on my own?
Well, I was still holding you, but if you like want to just get out of
like,
my arms and like start climbing, that's fine.
Yeah, I just jump out of your arms and start climbing the ladder.
Yeah, and as soon as like we're out of earshots, I'm gonna start apologizing. I'm so sorry.
I'm just laughing at this point.
Okay.
Take your steak with you.
I really enjoyed that. Yes, I did take my steak with me.
I sip the catnip tea because I exist in this realm.
Yes, I was about to
Yes,
switch
you
back
do.
to you. Your friends have been gone for a pretty long time, Valentine notes.
They sure have. I'm sure they're probably getting themselves killed or something down there.
Don't have much faith in them, huh?
When you've only been with them for maybe 2 or 3 days, or no more, for like almost only 9 days or so, you don't really trust them that much.
So, the only place south of here is Kaelkirk. That where you came from?
Yep. I was searching for someone there, and now we're heading this town to search for 2 people.
He takes a sip. I'm searching for someone as well.
Who would that be?
My little sister.
You have a little sister?
Lives in Tazendor. With the war, I'm quite worried about her.
Oh, man. I'm getting increasingly uncomfortable.
Poor Lyric.
Noticing your uncomfortableness, he says, Valentine asks, what is the matter?
Nothing.
So at this point, I'm assuming Nikaria and Nyx emerge from the trapdoor, Nyx with a stake, and blood on her clothes.
Yep.
We sure do.
The drow innkeeper just looks at you and then he goes back to cleaning the tables. She sees the stake and the blood and she raises her eyebrows for a second, but she doesn't care. She just keeps cleaning. It is more
I just
spotless
twitch my
than
whiskers
spotless.
at her.
The bar is no more spotless
They're
than
behind
spotless.
me, They're behind me, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're behind me, aren't they?
Valentine looks up and notes, oh, your friends are back. Well, actually, he notes, oh,
They
your
are.
tiefling friend is back because I think the bar would hide Nyx.
So, Nyx jumps on top of the bar, then sits on one of the stools and just keeps eating her steak.
Oh, and there's Nyx. Wonderful. Fantastic.
I'm gonna
and
walk
Tia,
over
who I forgot
to
existed,
Lyric.
comes out as well. Apparently, she never went into the bandit room.
This doesn't.
Good sip of the catnip tea again, I guess.
So,
I'm gonna walk over
thinking
to
catnip tea
Lyric
the
if I
whole time?
can.
Alright, yeah, you can.
Okay.
You walk over to Lyric.
Yeah.
Great.
Um.
Now I can't do anything.
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna talk to you.
Alright.
Alright, so Nakaria looks at Lyric and she does glance at the other guy and says, can I borrow you for a minute, Lyric?
Sure.
Please note he's very uncomfortable looking right now.
Okay. So she's probably feeling like she's rescuing him a bit, and she gives one last glance at the strangely pale dude sitting at the table, and then brings him over to where Nyx is sitting
With
at the
glowing
counter.
blue eyes. Because I don't think eyes glow normally.
Yeah, that's unnerving.
Also,
Can I make an insight check?
to the map
Yes,
that's
you,
the
well,
main
actually, no.
room.
Make a Arcana check.
Perception? Arcana. Do-do-do-do.
Did you? Did
That's a
you,
7.
Yeah,
That's a
you block
natural
me.
1.
That's a natural one.
Okay.
I don't know Jack.
Hold on, I'll
Okay.
explain what happens.
Who's
if-
Jack?
Cease. Cease, what is it?
Did you block me considering I can't send messages to you in the DMs?
No?
Why can't I send messages to you?
I'm pretty sure I didn't block you. Hold on, I'll investigate that. Nope, wrong. Close that tab. Before it starts playing music and gets us copyrighted. So,
To be unable to send messages to you.
17 servers are
Oh,
unavailable
no.
due to a temporary outage. Okay, that might be just Discord hacking up.
Oh no! Hacking up, guys. What if our channel hacks up?
I think
I
you're
hope
gonna
it
find
doesn't hiccup.
out. So like, I forget words. Oh yeah, so Nikaria, you think that the glowing eyes are a symptom of a terrible disease called glowing eyesitis.
Oh, they're resetting Discord.
Oh no.
They're resetting Discord because something wrong happened.
Yeah, so you think
Okay,
that the
so we
glowing
can
eyes are a
just-
symptom of a terrible disease called glowing eyesitis.
Is it contagious?
I'm gonna use
No.
Skype.
It's not contagious,
Okay.
okay. I don't have Skype.
No,
Wait, yes I do.
No,
Never mind.
I'm
I'm
just
We can just chat in Roll20 if we need
Just-
to.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some stuff people want to be on the stream.
Oh, it's true.
right.
Right. I have no promises of how quickly I'll respond on Skype though, because my phone Skype is terrible. So yeah, you think he has a terrible disease. That showed up on my screen.
Great. Help me.
That's awkward. I closed it quickly though, so maybe no one will see it. Message me on Tumblr if you need me, actually. Just message me on Tumblr, that's easier for me.
Okay.
Damn it! Just delete the episode. We're over now. Actually, can you edit that out in the YouTube video editor?
I might be able to once it uploads. I will try.
Nobody's.
If anyone does see it, please don't comment on that. Anyway, yeah, so what's Nikaria gonna do?
What are you calling me for?
She feels like this sadness for this poor guy who's under such a terrible sentence as a glowing eye-itis, that she still brings Lyric over to where Nyx is sitting at the bar.
So, roll perception.
Oh, okay.
Should we all roll perception?
No, just Nikaria.
Okay.
Well, that's a modifier of 1. So, considering my history with rolling, 19,
You
guys,
notice that
guys,
you notice that
please
Lyric is
stop and
uncomfortable
admire.
in a very different way than you were thinking.
So, like, he was trying to hit on, like that kind of
Yes.
uncomfortable.
No,
Oh.
wait, not that kind of. Uncomfortable as in lower regions, fill in the blanks.
Oh. Okay. Don't worry, Lyric. You can get back to your poor unfortunate dude in a minute. I just wanted to fill you in on. I just wanted to fill.
Is that what Lyric says?
Poor unfortunate dude. That's what I say.
Yeah, does Lyric repeat poor unfortunate dude?
Yeah.
So he repeated that.
That's great. Yes, Lyric. I know that my choice of words is always awe-inspiring. Me and Nyx went down in the trapdoor, and we have a get-in free card for, how do you pronounce it?
Tazendor.
Tazendor. Thanks.
Hey! Hey!
So now
Hey!
we
I
can...
started yelling at Valentine.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Valentine wanders over.
I start. Tazendor stuff.
He sips his wine and says, "What about Tazendor?"
Card. This woman have. My English is becoming. My common is becoming very primal, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, just a little.
Valentine is just eyes the awkward uncomfortableness, and just for a second, and he just says, "Miss, if you may allow me to use that card to get into Tazendor, I have someone I need to find there. I am willing to do quite anything in return."
Who do you need to find?
My little sister.
Can I insight check that
Yes.
to see if he's telling the truth?
Mhm. You can insight.
Okay. 25.
He's telling the truth, and in fact, he seems very worried for his little sister. Nyx, what are you doing? Did you finish your steak?
Nyx, well, as soon as he mentioned little sister, I stop eating and just kind of look at him because I can relate on the missing siblings
You can't hear him.
thing. Oh, never mind.
But
Wait,
I thought
where
she was right
are
next
they
to
over at the
us.
table? I thought
At the
everyone
bar
moved
stools.
over near where I was.
Yeah, that's what I did. I brought Lyric over to
Oh, okay.
the bar to talk with him.
Okay, I didn't hear
Yeah.
that part.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. So I'm just paying closer attention now, but I haven't actually said anything.
The good thing about having Bluetooth headphones is that when you have chips, you don't have to worry about like getting up to brush out chip things and having a cord get in your way.
That is nice.
So yeah, so what is everyone doing? Also, no one's told Lyric what happened in the hella.
Well, I did mention that that's how I got, was that we went down there and somehow got a free card in.
I
That I didn't know.
I look up and say, I got this steak down there too.
You finished the steak at this point, and the drow innkeep has gone to furiously cleaning, with the blood and juices dripped onto the counter.
Oops.
It seems
I
like she
give
does
her-
nothing but clean.
I give her an extra 2 silver as an apology.
She accepts it.
Okay.
Discord's still freaking out.
Okay. So, Valentine, I personally don't have a problem with you coming with us, but I will need to check with the rest of my party, and I'd prefer if you slept separately from us.
I have my own room, he answers.
Tell me,
Also-
Sir Valentine.
Also, you haven't mentioned
Have you-
glowing itis.
Nope. Nope, I'm gonna keep that to myself. Because I'm thinking, like, I don't, if it's such a terrible disease, then I don't want the rest of the party to, like, change how they're interacting with him because of it. So I'm just gonna keep this information to myself. And then, like, talk to him later. And be like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's the plan.
Wait, did I at any point overhear anything about him being a vampire, or should I do an Arcana check to see if I
you heard
realize
that he was a vampire.
Okay. So I say to him, I fully support your quest.
He nods. Thank you very much, miss.
Valentine, have you heard of the name Kaztak before?
Of course, who hasn't?
Me.
He's one of the 3 champions of the Blue Dragon.
And what do these champions do?
Kazdak is in charge of the administrational affairs and more shady, secretive things of the Blue Dragon. His greatest warlord, a Dragonborn, whose name I forget at the moment, he leads the elite forces of the Blue Dragon, and he has never been defeated. And the 3rd champion, well, I only know that there is one. I know nothing about them.
I see. While we were down in the basement, we heard that they hold some kind of competition for Kazdak's approval or to be admitted. What do you know of that?
Nothing. I have not been to Tazendor in a long time.
Unfortunate. All right. Thank you for your information and patience. I'm gonna just nod and can I, Valentine, if I may be so bold as to request a private audience sometime later today?
Yes, I'm glad you didn't ask for it now, because your friend seems quite uncomfortable looking at Lyric.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's all I want to do. I'm good with that.
Oh yeah, Nyx, make a perception check.
Hey, what? Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
you see the thing as well. Anyway, so
Oh, wow.
Valentine.
Low DC.
Valentine turns to Lyric and says, "Do you have any way of He's looking for a word. There is no good word for this in the common language. So he ends up spewing something in a different language. Viska.
I don't know what you're.
Do you need
I
alone
don't know what
time?
you said there.
He repeats
Ooh.
blatantly.
For what?
He just blatantly asks, "Do you need alone time?" And how many voice changes has he gone through?
A ton. That's alright. Same here.
Can I nab his arm?
Yes. I assume you're leading him up to the room.
I guess.
Alright.
Well.
You guys go up to the
Whoa.
room. The Drow Innkeep
Fading to
yells.
black.
The Drow Innkeep yells at you. Don't make a miss.
DPLs?
The Drow.
Yells at me for what?
She's yelling, just don't make a miss.
You.
What?
That's more information than I wanted.
Anyway.
Nikari is blushing, a lot.
So you guys are just this is not actually the room, but I'm just gonna borrow this room for sake of... Oh, that was Lyric. I didn't mean to move Lyric. I'm so sorry, Lyric.
Now I got teleported in there by you, the DM of all godly powers.
That's how it works.
Lyric just teleports.
Terrific.
Not actually, he walks.
Darn. I was really excited there for a minute.
So, Nyx and Nikaria? Also, it's about sundown.
Alright, well, we have been riding all day. Is this in part of a town, or is it just all on its own?
It's along the way. Tazendor is a day's ride away, and Tinniver is still a week and a day's ride.
So Nyx says to Nikaria, "I'm alright if you trick, but get my permission next time."
Yeah, I'm really sorry. Thank you for going along with it. Are you okay? Did I hurt you?
I just laughed. It was fun.
Do you want to make a code word for if I can pick you up in the future?
Fluffy.
Fluffy, okay. Oh, she's so fluffy. Well, how will I know if you say yes or no?
I'll flick my tail at you.
For a yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna have a problem after this, because our Discord thing going off, apparently someone hasn't been able to leave the voice chat they're in.
Oh no.
Oh boy, we get stuck in voice chat
Forever!
Oh, fun.
At least, can you still mute and diff?
Wait.
I don't know.
Anyway, I guess
I need
we're
a lot
not
of them.
gonna do...
Because I'm doing D&D and I need them.
we're gonna...
In fact, I'll close the one tab that I don't need. And you're blaming me and people can hear you yelling on YouTube. Also, by the way, it's not because of me that Discord isn't working. Discord is having an error. Everyone's having the same problems. So it's not 'cause of
Yeah.
me. I didn't realize because I didn't look over until now. Anyway, sorry about that.
You okay?
Yeah.
Jin?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Just wanted to check in.
Alright, so Nyx and Nikaria are doing what?
They're choosing a code word for
Yeah, I heard
flicking
that.
her tail for yes. What was the no?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
A code word for if Nikaria can pick Nyx up. So, a tail flick is yes. If I twitch my ears, that's a no.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, so what are you guys doing after that?
I'm gonna head to my
you
room.
go first.
Alright, so you guys head to your room.
Well, I'm gonna get some food and then go, yeah.
Alright, also by the way, not Nyx, I was about to say Nyx roll charisma, but that's not right. Lyric, roll charisma.
Yay!
Perfect,
Finally!
I shouldn't have to say what happens. Also for
No,
a
we're
gay
good. We
vampire that
understand it.
supposedly hasn't had interaction with anyone for months and probably even less in flirting, he apparently has some idea of what he's doing. Actually, a pretty good idea of what he's doing.
That's all you need to say. We are all good here.
Yep.
Alright. So, what next?
So you wake up the next morning.
Ready to head out, I suppose.
Well, no. Not Lyric and Valentine. Also, guys,
Oh,
can you, as you guys,
I just...
No. As you guys get up, and come down to the main floor, you notice that the innkeep is not there, and the first floor is completely devoid of anyone at all, and everything's spotless.
Of course, everything's spotless.
she spent the whole time cleaning.
But you
Alright,
still
can I do a perception check to see if anything is...
Alright, yeah, perception. Yeah, you notice nothing. Everything just seems to be perfectly in its place, but just something about it feels like there's something you still need to learn about this place.
I'm gonna check behind the bar to see if there's any sign of the
Trapdoor's
innkeeper
open.
there. That she was ever there.
Trapdoor's open.
Hey, Nix, this trapdoor's open.
Oh, huh. I jump over the bar and come to look. Do you think
Yep.
the innkeeper went through?
Or, I mean, I suppose that's always a chance. Do you want to go take a look?
Yeah, especially with those bandits down there. I don't trust them.
Yeah, and there was a room full of goblins when I was down there too.
You didn't mention that.
Well, I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's alright. So we head
Okay.
down.
Tia wanders after you, and Gromash ends up, not Gromash, Luck ends up following you.
Sweet. It's nice to have backup.
So
Yep.
you guys come back down to the cellar place where the bandits are just passed out on the table. And they haven't touched their dead friend's corpse.
I wonder
awkward.
why.
I'm gonna make a... Are they alive?
They're alive, they're just passed out. And also, I realized I forgot to move you guys back to the old pony, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's fine.
So yeah, they're all just passed out on the table.
I'm gonna point at the room with the goblins that I went in and say, alright, Nix, that's where I was and I saw those goblins. There were 5 of them and I think they were guarding something.
Do you want to go investigate further now?
I mean, I'm not sure because there's also all these other entrances. So I'm not sure what's important down here.
Maybe check through the maybe we could glimpse through the other doors and then decide.
Alright, let's do that.
I'll take
Okay.
this one over here.
Alright, stealthing?
Yep.
Alright, roll stealth.
Yeah, she's good.
Alright, so as you skitter over to the room and just peek in, you notice three kobolds that appear to be guarding entrances, you assume, and two kobolds with slings sitting at the back of the room.
Alright. I come back into the main room to report that. So I just say there were 3 kobolds, I think they were guarding doors, and then 2 other kobolds with slings just at the back of the room.
Alright. I'm gonna stealth over to this one.
Roll stealth.
And yeah. 20.
Nice.
As you look around, as you peek into the room, you see 5 dire rats just chittering among each other and sniffing around, seemingly looking for food.
Hey, yeah. Are they guarding anything?
No, they're mindless creatures. They're not really guarding anything.
Alright, I'm gonna say, okay. I'm gonna go back to the main room and approach Nix, and, Nix, I have a plan. So, there were some dire rats I saw in the other room.
Sounds like breakfast.
I mean, if you can eat them,
They're
but
big.
there's a
They're
lot of them.
medium sized. They're bigger than you, Nix.
Oh,
They're dire rats.
never mind.
So my thought was, why don't we use some of our food to attract their attention and then throw them in the other room and see if we can get the rats to fight the other guards?
That could work. We could probably make good use of dead guy here.
Oh, yes.
Wait, I didn't hear your plan. What?
Sorry, there was a motorcycle.
We're gonna use nice, meaty, tasty dead guy to try and lure the dire rats into one of the other rooms and lock them in there and try to get them to fight the guards.
There's no doors. You can't lock them.
Oh.
Well, no walking. We're just gonna try and get them to fight. Okay. So, considering I'm the only one who can probably carry the dead guy, I'm gonna go over and grab him.
Alright,
Do I need to make a
So,
strength check?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
Also-
13.
So you pick up the dead guy.
can I assist?
No, she manages to pick up the dead guy.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go over to where I saw the rats and go, hey, rats, 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 and try and get their attention.
They're all looking at you. They are all looking very hungry.
Alright, I'm gonna.
And you're ignoring me.
I'm messaging
Well,
you
you're still in the
on
bedroom.
Tumblr.
Alright, I'm going to take this dead guy and walk over to where the kobolds were and toss it into the room.
The dire rats follow it first, but then they come into the room with the passed out drunks.
Oh no.
Oops.
They decide that it's too much effort to look for food further on, and they just pounce on the passed out ones and just start eating them alive.
Are they waking
Well,
up?
crap.
Well, yes, they wake up, but they die pretty much immediately afterwards.
Does my armor look like theirs?
No.
Okay,
Well,
whoops.
so those guys are all dead.
Were they screaming a lot?
Yeah, they were screaming loudly.
Okay, I'm gonna, like,
What
duck
the
into the
heck?
corner
Why
and
are
see
you
if
involving me in this campaign? Do I
Sorry.
suddenly not exist?
No, sorry,
Huh?
Lyric, what are you doing? Lyric, stop it, what are
Killing
you
you.
doing? Lyric, what are you doing? I just assumed you were still busy in the bedroom, but what are you doing? Lyric!
It's going to stay quiet forever, so this ends on this silent note.
Lyric? Alright, so if Lyric's gonna play that way,
Okay.
so you guys...
Okay, so are the rats just occupied now?
Alright, I'm kicking Lyric.
Don't.
Alright, fine. Then what are you doing, Lyric?
I don't know. What am I doing?
What do you want to do?
I want to exist. But you obviously don't want that.
No, stop it. What are you doing, Lyric? I am so sorry to anyone who's watching the stream.
I mean, if he doesn't want to participate, I guess we don't have to make him.
Do you want to participate, Lyric? Was that a yes?
I want to be in the thing.
Alright,
I
so
want Valentine to be in this thing.
Valentine is there with you. What do you want to do? So, Valentine...
So you can wake up.
They've woken up. Valentine turns to you and asks, so are you feeling better then?
I want to kill him.
You know what, I'm just gonna mute for now until... Nope, I can't do that, you're lucky.
Mute me.
You're lucky.
How am I lucky?
Because it wouldn't let me because of Discord hooking up. This is gonna be a lot of video editing. So what are you going to do, Lyric? Because if you don't say anything, I'm just going to assume you go downstairs.
I'm gonna go downstairs.
Alright, so you go downstairs and you see, and Valentine follows you, and you see the place looking pretty much completely empty. The innkeeper is nowhere to be seen and everything looks spotless. So, what are you going to do upon seeing this? Because
It's weird.
I agree, Valentine says. The innkeep should be here. I wonder where she went.
Yeah.
He goes over to the bar and notices the trapdoor. He says, "There's a trapdoor over here. It's open."
We have to go down there.
Well, that may be where the innkeeper went. I suppose we don't have to. He wanders back over to the, he looks into the door and looks out and notices the pony is gone. Well, not your ponies, they're still outside, but the pony that was here when you arrived is gone.
Well, she left, didn't she?
I do not believe it was her pony. And after all, why would the innkeeper leave her in?
I don't know.
Can everyone else hear me okay?
I can hear you okay.
Okay, I think the others. Okay, we're experiencing technical difficulties. So,
Is hacking up.
well, I guess because of Discord's technical errors, we're going to, have to end early.
Are we gonna end early then? Same time, same day.
Yes, though if Discord fixes
Please
itself
die.
and everyone's still available, I may finish up those last 25 minutes that we have on this session, which will just be edited as a 0.5. So, yep. If that doesn't happen, we're going to be here again same time next week, and we'll see you all there. Bye.